Question 1. What is the official name of the UK? A. The United Kingdom of England and Wales. B. The United Kingdom of Great Britain. C. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. D. The British Isles. Answer C. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The official name of the UK includes Great Britain, which encompasses England, Scotland and Wales, and Northern Ireland. Question 2. Who is the current monarch of the UK? A. Queen Elizabeth II. B. King Charles III. C. Queen Victoria. D. King Henry VIII. Answer B. King Charles III. As of the latest information, King Charles III is the current monarch following the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Question 3. What is the capital city of the UK? A. Edinburgh. B. Cardiff. C. London. D. Belfast. Answer C. London. London is the capital city of the United Kingdom and serves as the political, economic and cultural centre. Question 4. Name the 4 countries that make up the UK. A. England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. B. England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland. C. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. D. England, Wales, Great Britain, Northern Ireland. Answer C. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. These 4 countries collectively constitute the United Kingdom. Question 5. What is the name of the UK flag? A. The Union Jack. B. The St. George's Cross. C. The Royal Standard. D. The Red Dragon. Answer A. The Union Jack. The national flag of the United Kingdom is known as the Union Jack, symbolising the union of England, Scotland and Northern Ireland. Question 6. In what year did the Roman invasion of Britain occur? A. 55 BC. B. 1066 AD. C. 43 AD. D. 1215 AD. Answer C. 43 AD. The Roman invasion of Britain, which began the period of Roman Britain, started in 43 AD. Question 7. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? A. Theresa May. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Elizabeth I. D. Indira Gandhi. Answer B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 8. What is the minimum voting age in the UK general elections? A. 16. B. 18. C. 21. D. 25. Answer B. 18. The minimum voting age for general elections in the United Kingdom is 18 years. Question 9. What is the longest river in the UK? A. The River Thames. B. The River Severn. C. The River Clyde. D. The River Mersey. Answer B. The River Severn. The River Severn is the longest river in the United Kingdom, stretching approximately 220 miles. Question 10. Who is known as the father of the English Navy? A. Sir Francis Drake. B. Henry VIII. C. Winston Churchill. D. Admiral Nelson. Answer B. Henry VIII. King Henry VIII is often referred to as the father of the English Navy for his role in expanding and establishing the Royal Navy. Question 11. What historical document, signed in 1215, limited the powers of the king? A. The Bill of Rights. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Charter of Liberties. D. The Constitution of the United Kingdom. Answer. B. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, was a charter of liberties that limited the powers of the king and is considered a foundational document of English law and constitutional governance. Question 12. Name the war fought between the houses of Lancaster and York. A. The 100 Years' War. B. The War of the Roses. C. The English Civil War. D. The Battle of Britain. Answer. B. The War of the Roses. The War of the Roses was fought between the houses of Lancaster and York for control of the English throne. Question 13. What is the significance of the Battle of Hastings? A. It ended Roman rule in Britain. B. It marked the beginning of the Viking Age in England. C. It resulted in William the Conqueror becoming King of England. D. It was the final battle of the English Civil War. Answer. C. It resulted in William the Conqueror becoming King of England. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 was significant because it led to Norman rule over England, with William the Conqueror becoming king. Question 14. Who was the British Prime Minister during World War II? A. Neville Chamberlain. B. Winston Churchill. C. Clement Attlee. D. Margaret Thatcher. Answer. B. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill was the British Prime Minister during the most critical periods of World War II, leading Britain to victory against the Axis powers. Question 15. What are the two houses of the UK Parliament? A. The Senate and the House of Representatives. B. The House of Lords and the House of Commons. C. The House of Commons and the Senate. D. The House of Representatives and the House of Lords. Answer. B. The House of Lords and the House of Commons. The UK Parliament consists of two houses, the House of Lords and the House of Commons. Question 16. Name the famous British scientist who discovered gravity. A. Albert Einstein. B. Isaac Newton. C. Stephen Hawking. D. Charles Darwin. Answer. B. Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton is credited with the discovery of gravity among his many contributions to physics and mathematics. Question 17. When did women in the UK get the right to vote at the same age as men? A. 1918. B. 1928. C. 1969. D. 1970. Answer. B. 1928. Women in the UK gained the right to vote at the same age as men in 1928. Question 18. What is the UK's national anthem? A. Rule Britannia. B. God Save the Queen/King. C. Jerusalem. D. Land of Hope and Glory. Answer. B. God Save the Queen/King. God Save the Queen, or King, depending on the monarch's gender, is the national anthem of the United Kingdom. Question 19. Who wrote the national epic poem of England, and what is its name? A. William Shakespeare, Hamlet. B. Geoffrey Chaucer, The Canterbury Tales. C. John Milton, Paradise Lost. D. Beowulf, Beowulf. Answer. D. Beowulf, Beowulf. Beowulf is often considered the national epic poem of England, although its author is unknown. Question 20. Name the ship that carried the Pilgrim Fathers to America. A. The Mayflower. B. The Santa Maria. C. The Victory. D. The Beagle. Answer. A. The Mayflower. The Mayflower is the ship that carried the Pilgrim Fathers to America in 1620. Question 21. What is the name of the prehistoric monument located in Wiltshire, England? A. Stonehenge. B. Hadrian's Wall. C. The Tower of London. D. The Roman Baths. Answer: A. Stonehenge. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument located in Wiltshire, England, known for its circle of standing stones. Question 22. Who was the monarch at the time of the Spanish Armada? A. Henry VIII. B. Elizabeth I. C. James I. D. Victoria. Answer: B. Elizabeth I. Queen Elizabeth I was the monarch during the time of the Spanish Armada in 1588. Question 23. In what year did the Great Fire of London occur? A. 1066. B. 1215. C. 1666. D. 1755. Answer: C. 1666. The Great Fire of London occurred in 1666, devastating much of the city. Question 24. What British Bill of Rights was established in 1689? A. The Magna Carta. B. The Bill of Rights. C. The Act of Settlement. D. The Charter of Liberties. Answer: B. The Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights in 1689 is a landmark British document that laid down limits on the powers of the Crown and set out the rights of Parliament. Question 25. Who is credited with starting the Reformation in England? A. Martin Luther. B. Henry VIII. C. Elizabeth I. D. John Calvin. Answer: B. Henry VIII. King Henry VIII is credited with starting the Reformation in England, leading to the establishment of the Church of England, separate from the Roman Catholic Church. Question 26. What was the main purpose of the Human Rights Act 1998? A. To establish the Bank of England. B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. C. To grant women the right to vote. D. To abolish the death penalty. Answer: B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. The Human Rights Act 1998 was designed to incorporate the rights contained in the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. Question 27. Name the largest national park in England. A. The Lake District. B. The Peak District. C. Snowdonia. D. The New Forest. Answer: A. The Lake District. The Lake District is the largest national park in England, known for its lakes, forests, and mountains. Question 28. What is the name given to the process of removing a monarch in 1688? A. The Restoration. B. The Glorious Revolution. C. The English Civil War. D. The Magna Carta signing. Answer: B. The Glorious Revolution. The Glorious Revolution in 1688 involved the overthrow of King James II of England by a union of English parliamentarians with William III, Prince of Orange. Question 29. When did Scotland and England unite to form Great Britain? A. 1603. B. 1707. C. 1801. D. 1922. Answer: B. 1707. Scotland and England united to form the Kingdom of Great Britain in 1707 through the Act of Union. Question 30. What did the Emancipation Act of 1833 achieve? A. Women's suffrage. B. Abolition of the slave trade. C. Abolition of slavery throughout the British Empire. D. The right to form labour unions. Answer: C. Abolition of slavery throughout the British Empire. The Emancipation Act of 1833 achieved the abolition of slavery throughout the British Empire. Question 31. Which two countries fought in the Battle of Trafalgar? A. England and Spain. B. Britain and France. C. France and Spain. D. Britain and Spain. Answer: B. Britain and France. The Battle of Trafalgar was a naval engagement fought by the British Royal Navy against the combined fleets of the French and Spanish navies. Question 32. Who was the first woman to be awarded a Nobel Prize in the UK? A. Rosalind Franklin. B. Dorothy Hodgkin. C. Marie Curie. D. Ada Lovelace. Answer: B. Dorothy Hodgkin. Dorothy Hodgkin was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1964, making her the first British woman to receive a Nobel Prize. Question 33. When did the UK join the European Economic Community, now known as the European Union? A. 1957. B. 1973. C. 1992. D. 2004. Answer: B. 1973. The UK joined the European Economic Community, which later became the European Union, in 1973. Question 34. What currency does the UK use? A. The euro. B. The pound sterling. C. The dollar. D. The franc. Answer: B. The pound sterling. The currency used in the United Kingdom is the pound sterling. Question 35. What flower is traditionally associated with England? A. The thistle. B. The rose. C. The daffodil. D. The shamrock. Answer: B. The rose. The rose is traditionally associated with England and is a national symbol. Question 36. What is the title of the heir to the throne? A. Duke of Edinburgh. B. Prince of Wales. C. Earl of March. D. Baron of Renfrew. Answer: B. Prince of Wales. The title traditionally given to the heir apparent to the British throne is the Prince of Wales. Question 37. What is the legal system in England and Wales called? A. Civil law. B. Common law. C. Sharia law. D. Statutory law. Answer: B. Common law. The legal system in England and Wales is based on common law principles. Question 38. When is St. George's Day celebrated? A. March 1. B. April 23. C. June 10. D. November 30. Answer: B. April 23. St. George's Day, celebrating England's patron saint, is celebrated on April 23. Question 39. What is the name of the UK's National Health Service? A. The Royal Health Service. B. The National Health Service, NHS. C. The British Health Association. D. The United Health System. Answer: B. The National Health Service, NHS. The National Health Service, commonly known as the NHS, is the publicly funded healthcare system of the United Kingdom. Question 40. Who is considered the national poet of Scotland? A. William Shakespeare. B. Robert Burns. C. Dylan Thomas. D. Seamus Heaney. Answer: B. Robert Burns. Robert Burns is considered the national poet of Scotland, celebrated for his poems and songs in Scots and English. Question 41. What landmark act was passed in 1967 to decriminalise homosexual acts between two men over 21 years of age in England and Wales? A. The Civil Rights Act. B. The Sexual Offences Act. C. The Equality Act. D. The Human Rights Act. Answer: B. The Sexual Offences Act. The Sexual Offences Act of 1967 decriminalized homosexual acts in private between two men over 21 years of age in England and Wales. Question 42. Name the scientist who formulated the theory of evolution. A. Isaac Newton. B. Albert Einstein. C. Charles Darwin. D. Stephen Hawking. Answer: C. Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin is renowned for formulating the theory of evolution by natural selection. Question 43. What major event in 1066 led to the Norman conquest of England? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The Black Death. C. The Battle of Hastings. D. The War of the Roses. Answer: C. The Battle of Hastings. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 was the decisive event that led to the Norman conquest of England. Question 44. Who was the first Briton to win the Tour de France? A. Chris Froome. B. Bradley Wiggins. C. Geraint Thomas. D. Mark Cavendish. Answer: B. Bradley Wiggins. Bradley Wiggins became the first Briton to win the Tour de France in 2012. Question 45. What significant change occurred in the UK's currency system in 1971? A. The introduction of the euro. B. The decimalisation of the British pound. C. The transition from the gold standard. D. The introduction of paper money. Answer: B. The decimalisation of the British pound. In 1971, the UK's currency system underwent decimalisation, which simplified the pound into 100 new pence. Question 46. What event is commemorated by Bonfire Night on November 5th? A. The Battle of Britain. B. The end of World War I. C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. D. The signing of the Magna Carta. Answer: C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. Bonfire Night, or Guy Fawkes Night, commemorates the foiling of the Gunpowder Plot on November 5, 1605. Question 47. Who was the British monarch during the American War of Independence? A. George III. B. Elizabeth II. C. Victoria. D. George VI. Answer: A. George III. King George III was the British monarch during the American War of Independence. Question 48. What was the primary industry in Wales during the 19th century? A. Shipbuilding. B. Textiles. C. Coal mining. D. Steel production. Answer: C. Coal mining. Coal mining was the primary industry in Wales during the 19th century, driving its economy. Question 49. When did the UK last host the Olympic Games? A. 1948. B. 2012. C. 1960. D. 1984. Answer: B. 2012. The UK last hosted the Olympic Games in London in 2012. Question 50. Who is the patron saint of Scotland? A. Saint Andrew. B. Saint David. C. Saint George. D. Saint Patrick. Answer: A. Saint Andrew. Saint Andrew is the patron saint of Scotland. Question 51. What landmark legal document began the process of transferring legislative power from the monarch to Parliament? A. The Bill of Rights 1689. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Act of Settlement 1701. D. The Charter of the Forest. Answer: B. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, began the process of transferring power from the monarch to Parliament. Question 52. What English king was known for having 6 wives? A. Henry V. B. Henry VIII. C. Edward I. D. George III. Answer: B. Henry VIII. King Henry VIII is famous for having 6 wives. Question 53. What does the term suffragettes refer to? A. Women who fought for the right to work. B. Women who campaigned for peace during World War I. C. Women who campaigned for the right to vote. D. Women who supported the monarchy. Answer: C. Women who campaigned for the right to vote. The suffragettes were part of the women's suffrage movement, advocating for women's right to vote. Question 54. Who was the British monarch during the formation of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland in 1801? A. George III. B. Elizabeth I. C. Victoria. D. James I. Answer: A. George III. George III was the British monarch when the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland was formed in 1801 following the Acts of Union. Question 55. What British naval vessel was sunk by a German U-boat in 1915, influencing the USA's entry into World War I? A. HMS Dreadnought. B. RNMS Lusitania. C. HMS Beagle. D. HMS Titanic. Answer: B. RNS Lusitania. The sinking of the RNS Lusitania by a German U-boat in 1915 was a significant factor that influenced the United States' decision to enter World War I. Question 56. Which act, passed in 1918, significantly expanded the electorate by including women for the first time? A. The Equal Franchise Act. B. The Representation of the People Act. C. The Women's Suffrage Act. D. The Electoral Reform Act. Answer: B. The Representation of the People Act. The Representation of the People Act of 1918 significantly expanded the electorate by including women over the age of 30 who met certain property qualifications. Question 57. Name the Prime Minister who played a key role in establishing the welfare state in the UK after Louis II. A. Winston Churchill. B. Clement Attlee. C. Margaret Thatcher. D. Harold Wilson. Answer: B. Clement Attlee. Clement Attlee, serving as Prime Minister after World War II, played a key role in establishing the welfare state in the UK, including the creation of the National Health Service. Question 58. What was the main purpose of the Elizabethan Poor Law of 1601? A. To establish workhouses for the unemployed. B. To provide pensions for the elderly. C. To organize the relief of the poor. D. To penalize vagrancy. Answer: C. To organize the relief of the poor. The Elizabethan Poor Law of 1601 was designed to organize the relief of the poor, marking the start of state-sponsored welfare. Question 59. Who led the Scottish army to victory at the Battle of Bannockburn? A. William Wallace. B. Robert the Bruce. C. James VI. D. Charles Edward Stuart. Answer: B. Robert the Bruce. Robert the Bruce led the Scottish army to victory at the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314, a significant event in the Scottish struggle for independence. Question 60. Which famous British ship was the first to circumnavigate the globe under the command of Sir Francis Drake? A. The Mayflower. B. The Beagle. C. The Golden Hind. D. the Mary Rose. Answer: C. The Golden Hind. The Golden Hind was the famous British ship that was the first to circumnavigate the globe under the command of Sir Francis Drake in the late 16th century. Question 61. What landmark event in 1969 led to the first UK troops being sent to Northern Ireland? A. The Good Friday Agreement. B. The Easter Rising. C. The Battle of the Boyne. D. The start of the Troubles. Answer: D. The start of the Troubles. The start of the Troubles in 1969 led to the first UK troops being sent to Northern Ireland, marking the beginning of a prolonged period of conflict. Question 62. Who was the first Briton to win the Tour de France? A. Chris Froome. B. Bradley Wiggins. C. Mark Cavendish. D. Geraint Thomas. Answer: B. Bradley Wiggins. Bradley Wiggins became the first Briton to win the Tour de France in 2012, a historic victory in one of cycling's most prestigious races. Question 63. In what year did the Bank of England issue its first banknotes? A. 1694. B. 1695. C. 1701. D. 1759. Answer: A. 1694. The Bank of England issued its first banknotes in 1694, not long after its founding, as a way to manage the national debt. Question 64. Name the British monarch known for the Royal Marriages Act of 1772. A. George III. B. Victoria. C. Elizabeth II. D. Edward VII. Answer: A. George III. King George III is known for the Royal Marriages Act of 1772, which required all descendants of George II to seek the sovereign's consent before marriage, with certain exceptions. Question 65. Which British physicist and mathematician is credited with the laws of motion and universal gravitation? A. Albert Einstein. B. Isaac Newton. C. Stephen Hawking. D. Michael Faraday. Answer: B. Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton is credited with formulating the laws of motion and universal gravitation in the 17th century, foundational principles of physics. Question 66. What is the significance of the Statute of Rhuddlan in 1284? A. It annexed Wales to the Crown of England. B. It established the Scottish Parliament. C. It granted independence to the American colonies. D. It unified England and Ireland. Answer: A. It annexed Wales to the Crown of England. The Statute of Rhuddlan in 1284 is significant for annexing Wales to the Crown of England, integrating the Welsh legal system into the English framework. Question 67. Who was the British Foreign Secretary responsible for the Balfour Declaration of 1917? A. Winston Churchill. B. Arthur Balfour. C. Neville Chamberlain. D. Anthony Eden. Answer: B. Arthur Balfour. Arthur Balfour, as the British Foreign Secretary, was responsible for the Balfour Declaration of 1917, which expressed support for a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. Question 68. In which year were the slave trade and slavery abolished in the British colonies? A. 1807 for the slave trade and 1833 for slavery. B. 1776 for the slave trade and 1783 for slavery. C. 1820 for the slave trade and 1845 for slavery. D. 1789 for the slave trade and 1794 for slavery. Answer: A. 1807 for the slave trade and 1833 for slavery. the British Parliament abolished the slave trade in 1807 and slavery itself in the British colonies in 1833? Question 69. Who composed the Enigma Variations? A. Edward Elgar. B. Benjamin Britten. C. Ralph Vaughan Williams. D. George Frederick Handel. Answer: A. Edward Elgar. Edward Elgar composed the Enigma Variations in 1899, a set of orchestral variations that have become one of his most famous works. Question 70. What major change did the Reform Act of 1832 bring to the British electoral system? A. It abolished the property requirement for voting. B. It granted women the right to vote. C. It redistributed seats in the House of Commons and expanded the electorate. D. It introduced secret ballots. Answer: C. It redistributed seats in the House of Commons and expanded the electorate. The Reform Act of 1832 made significant changes to the British electoral system, including redistributing seats and expanding the electorate, though it did not yet include universal suffrage. Question 71. Who was the Prime Minister of Britain at the end of the Napoleonic Wars? A. William Pitt the Younger. B. Robert Peel. C. Lord Liverpool. D. Winston Churchill. Answer: C. Lord Liverpool. Lord Liverpool was the Prime Minister of Britain at the end of the Napoleonic Wars, overseeing the transition to a period of peace in Europe. Question 72. What was the main result of the Glorious Revolution? A. The establishment of the Commonwealth. B. The restoration of the monarchy. C. The beginning of the English Civil War. D. The replacement of James II with William III and Mary II. Answer: D. The replacement of James II with William III and Mary II. The Glorious Revolution resulted in the replacement of King James II with William III and Mary II, establishing a constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy in Britain. Question 73. Who is the longest reigning monarch in British history? A. Queen Victoria. B. King George III. C. Queen Elizabeth II. D. King Henry VIII. Answer: C. Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II is the longest reigning monarch in British history, surpassing Queen Victoria's record in September 2015. Question 74. What was the main aim of the Chartists? A. To abolish the monarchy. B. To establish universal suffrage for men. C. To end the slave trade. D. To reform the education system. Answer: B. To establish universal suffrage for men. The main aim of the Chartists, a working-class movement in the 19th century, was to establish universal suffrage for men, among other political reforms. Question 75. What treaty marked the beginning of the British Empire's decline in the 20th century? A. The Treaty of Versailles. B. The Treaty of Paris. C. The Treaty of Utrecht. D. The Treaty of Sèvres. Answer: A. The Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, is often considered a marker of the beginning of the British Empire's decline in the 20th century due to the geopolitical shifts and the financial burdens it imposed on Britain. Question 76. Who discovered penicillin? A. Marie Curie. B. Alexander Fleming. C. Louis Pasteur. D. Isaac Newton. Answer: B. Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin in 1928, which led to the development of antibiotics and a revolution in medical treatment. Question 77. What year did the Bank of England issue its first banknotes? A. 1694, B. 1695, C. 1701, D. 1759. Answer: A. 1694. The Bank of England issued its first banknotes in 1694, not long after its establishment, to act as the government's bank and the lender of last resort. Question 78. Who is known for their work in the development of radioactivity? A. Albert Einstein, B. Marie Curie, C. Rosalind Franklin, D. Charles Darwin. Answer: B. Marie Curie. Marie Curie is known for her pioneering work in the development of the theory of radioactivity, a term which she coined herself. Question 79. What is the primary legislative body in the UK? A. The Supreme Court, B. the Parliament, C. the House of Lords, D. the House of Commons. Answer: B. the Parliament. The UK Parliament, consisting of the House of Commons and the House of Lords, is the primary legislative body in the United Kingdom. Question 80. What festival is celebrated in Scotland on January 25th? A. St. Andrew's Day, B. Burns Night, C. Hogmanay, D. Beltane. Answer: B. Burns Night. Burns Night is celebrated in Scotland on January 25th to commemorate the life of the poet Robert Burns, author of many Scots poems. Question 81. What battle in 1314 was a significant victory for Scots in their war for independence from England? A. The Battle of Bannockburn, B. The Battle of Flodden, C. The Battle of Culloden, D. The Battle of Stirling Bridge. Answer: A. The Battle of Bannockburn. The Battle of Bannockburn in 1314 was a significant victory for the Scots, led by Robert the Bruce in their struggle for independence from English rule. Question 82. Name the act that joined England and Scotland into a single kingdom in 1707. A. The Act of Union, B. The Magna Carta, C. The Royal Decree, D. The Commonwealth Act. Answer: A. The Act of Union. The Act of Union in 1707 joined England and Scotland into a single kingdom, creating the Kingdom of Great Britain. Question 83. Who was the Prime Minister who oversaw the decolonization of much of Africa? A. Winston Churchill, B. Harold Macmillan, C. Clement Attlee, D. Margaret Thatcher. Answer: B. Harold Macmillan. Harold Macmillan, Prime Minister in the late 1950s and early 1960s, oversaw the decolonization of much of Africa, notably giving his Wind of Change speech in South Africa in 1960. Question 84. What landmark Education Act was introduced in 1944? A. The Butler Act, B. The Education Reform Act, C. The Comprehensive Education Act, D. The Higher Education Act. Answer: A. The Butler Act. The Butler Act, officially known as the Education Act 1944, significantly reformed the education system in England and Wales, establishing the modern structure of primary, secondary, and further education. Question 85. Who was the first female Secretary of State in the UK? A. Margaret Thatcher, B. Barbara Castle, C. Theresa May, D. Betty Boothroyd. Answer: B. Barbara Castle. Barbara Castle was the first female Secretary of State in the UK, serving as Secretary of State for Employment and Productivity, among other cabinet positions. Question 86. What are the Crown dependencies? A. Former colonies of the British Empire, B. Independent countries within the British Commonwealth, C. Territories under the sovereignty of the British Crown, but not part of the UK. D. Regions within the UK with devolved governments. Answer: C. Territories under the sovereignty of the British Crown, but not part of the UK. The Crown dependencies include the Isle of Man and the Channel Islands, specifically Jersey and Guernsey. Question 87. Name the battle in which the English defeated the Spanish Armada. A. The Battle of Hastings. B. The Battle of Trafalgar. C. The Battle of Agincourt. D. The Battle of the Spanish Armada. Answer: D. The Battle of the Spanish Armada. The English fleet defeated the Spanish Armada in 1588, marking a significant victory for England and altering the balance of naval power in Europe. Question 88. In which century did the Scottish Wars of Independence take place? A. 13th–14th centuries. B. 14th–15th centuries. C. 15th–16th centuries. D. 16th–17th centuries. Answer: A. 13th–14th centuries. The Scottish Wars of Independence were fought in the late 13th and early 14th centuries, leading to Scotland's eventual independence from England. Question 89. Who was the Prime Minister during the Falklands War? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Harold Wilson. C. James Callaghan. D. John Major. Answer: A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the Prime Minister during the Falklands War in 1982, which saw Britain and Argentina in conflict over the Falkland Islands. Question 90. What historical period is known for the introduction of the feudal system in England? A. The Norman Conquest. B. The Elizabethan era. C. The Roman occupation. D. The Viking Age. Answer: A. The Norman Conquest. The introduction of the feudal system in England is associated with the Norman Conquest of 1066, which dramatically altered English society and governance. Question 91. Name the legislation that led to the establishment of the Scottish Parliament in 1999. A. The Scotland Act 1998. B. The Act of Union 1707. C. The Magna Carta. D. The Devolution Act. Answer: A. The Scotland Act 1998. The Scotland Act 1998 led to the establishment of the Scottish Parliament in 1999, granting Scotland a degree of legislative autonomy. Question 92. In what year was the Magna Carta reissued in its final form? A. 1215. B. 1225. C. 1297. D. 1301. Answer: B. 1225. The Magna Carta was reissued in its final form in 1225, establishing a definitive version of the document that would go on to be confirmed by future monarchs. Question 93. Who was the first British monarch of the House of Windsor? A. George V. B. Elizabeth II. C. Edward VII. D. Victoria. Answer: A. George V. George V was the first British monarch of the House of Windsor, having changed the family name from the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha in 1917. Question 94. What significant act was passed in 1969 concerning voting age? A. The Voting Rights Act. B. The Representation of the People Act. C. The Electoral Reform Act. D. The Age of Majority Act. Answer: B. The Representation of the People Act. The Representation of the People Act, passed in 1969, lowered the voting age from 21 to 18, expanding the electorate. Question 95. When did the Great Reform Act, expanding the vote to more men in Britain, take place? A. 1832, B. 1867, C. 1884, D. 1928. Answer A. 1832. The Great Reform Act of 1832 expanded the electorate by reforming the electoral system in Britain, making it a landmark event in the move towards wider suffrage. Question 96. What was the primary reason for the English Civil War? A. Religious differences. B. A dispute over the monarchy's power. C. Economic inequalities. D. Territorial disputes with France. Answer B. A dispute over the monarchy's power. The primary reason for the English Civil War was a dispute over the power and authority of the monarchy versus the rights of Parliament. Question 97. Who is the second in line to the British throne as of the latest update? A. Prince William. B. Prince Harry. C. Prince Charles. D. Prince George. Answer D. Prince George. Prince George is the second in line to the British throne, following his father, Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge. Question 98. What event is often considered the start of the English Reformation? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The publication of the 95 Theses. C. The Act of Supremacy. D. Henry VIII's marriage to Anne Boleyn. Answer C. The Act of Supremacy. The Act of Supremacy, enacted in 1534, is often considered the start of the English Reformation, as it declared King Henry VIII the supreme head of the Church of England, breaking away from the Catholic Church. Question 99. Which act formally established the Church of England's independence from Rome? A. The Act of Settlement. B. The Act of Supremacy. C. The Act of Union. D. The Magna Carta. Answer B. The Act of Supremacy. The Act of Supremacy, passed in 1534, formally established the Church of England's independence from the Roman Catholic Church and the authority of the monarchy over the Church. Question 100. What is the significance of the Act of Settlement 1701? A. It established the Bank of England. B. It settled the succession to the English and Irish crowns on Protestants only. C. It united England and Scotland. D. It granted independence to the American colonies. Answer B. It settled the succession to the English and Irish crowns on Protestants only. The Act of Settlement 1701 was significant for ensuring that succession to the throne would be restricted to Protestants, excluding Catholics from the line of succession to secure Protestant monarchical succession.